Here's another practice problem for percents, parts, and wholes. Our sentence says 8.5 is 15% of what number? Remember, the words we want to have a lookout for are the words is, of, and the percent sign. Bearing in mind that is tells us which part we need, of tells us the whole, and the percentage sign tells us what the percent is. If we look next to the word is, we see two numbers. We see 8.5 and 15%. It may be confusing to figure out which one of those you need. But when we are looking at parts and wholes cannot have any percents. Only the percent is allowed to have percent signs. Therefore, the 8.5, since it does not have a percent, gets access to the word is. The number that does have the percent cannot also be one of the other parts. Because of this percent sign, the 15% must be only the percent. The 8.5, since it's without the percent, gets to be the part because that's the word connected to is. We'll write that the percent is 15% and the part is 8.5. You may also notice that 15% is next to the word of. The of would ordinarily represent the whole, but since the 15 has a percent sign next to it, it can only be the percent. This means that our of, or our whole, will not be known. This will be our missing number, and we'll call it x instead. Now we write our formula. The percent over 100 will equal the part over the whole. Since the percent is 15, we'll place that over the 100. And on the right side, the part is 8.5 over the whole, which is unknown. We'll call it x. Now, again, we'll do our cross product. We take 15 times x, place that on the left. On the right, we'll take 100 times 8.5. Then we divide both sides by 15 to get x by itself. We now have x equals 100 times 8.5 over 15. We can go to our calculator and enter this. When we enter this, we get 56.6 repeating. We're going to round this to 2 decimal places. This will be 56.67. This means that our whole will be 56.67. The part of that we would shade in our picture is 8.5. That 8.5 represents 15% of the circle. We'll draw another picture here to represent that. 15% will be a fairly small wedge of this circle. We'll label that as 8.5 out of 56.67.